Hi friends, good evening. How are you doing? Well, friends, as promised, we are here to talk about cricket, and I'm very happy to share with you that we are going to start a new series called as Edges and Sledges. So, friends, last few months have been very tough for all of us, but it's something that we all are looking forward to. The entire country, the entire world is looking forward to. It's the IPL. It's the biggest cricketing carnival on this planet, and we can't wait for it to start. So with me is my dear friend Pravin Koyande, a very popular face in the Mumbai corporate cricket circle. So hi Pravin, thanks for joining. How are you doing?
Hi, hi Sujan. I'm really doing well, and thank you very, very much for inviting me on your show. I'm really looking forward to have some really good conversation and have some really good friends joining as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward.
So thanks Pravin. So let's begin. I think what does IPL mean for all of us, Pravin? If you can tell me, what for the cricket fans, the players, the families, or just as a country as a whole?
I think for the entire country as a whole, everybody looks forward to it as a virtue of entertainment. For somebody, it's learning. For somebody, it's something else. But it's purely something that people look forward to, And for me, purely from an entertainment perspective, and there are a lot of learnings and there are a lot of insights that get into it. But yeah, this is something that where every nation gets together on the TV and wants to see that what is going to happen. Like the world's best teams like the world's best team come together and they form a one single team and they compete with each other. That's something which everybody is looking forward to. So yeah, it's a great platform for everybody.
Very well said, Praveen. It's the cricket ka tyohar, right, as it is called. So let's
Yes.
get started. It can't get bigger than this. The first match is between the two heavyweights, the two most successful teams of IPL, Mumbai Indians and Chennai Super Kings. Well, I am in my Mumbai colors, and I can see, Praveen, you are with the yellow jersey today, right? Any special
Yes,
reason?
I'm in yellow because I'm going to see Dhoni playing after a very long time. I think after July World Cup is when we had seen him last. So purely for being a Dhoni hardcore fan, I am supporting the Yellow Army Chennai Super Kings today. Yeah, so there's no other reason for me to support yellow.
Cool, and we all are looking forward to seeing the captain cool. He must be or he might be retired from international cricket. But friends, he is not tired at all. He's going to be there roaring in the Chennai colors, and we all are looking forward to a great match today evening. So let's get started.
Absolutely.
So, friends, we are going to talk about the Mumbai predicted 11. So, Praveen, I think more or less, I think the Mumbai opening pair is quite settled, right? With Quinton de Kock and Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma has gone on record to say he's going to open. So, more or less, left and right combination looks settled, isn't it?
I think yes, absolutely. Without any doubt, Rohit is going to open the innings, and we've got a nice settling pair with a left-handed, right-handed. Quinton de Kock has also settled down, so I think we've got a very nice opening pair for MI. Yeah.
And they complement each other really well. And any temptation to play Chris Lynn?
Not at the initial start of the tournament because he looks very inconsistent and he's not in a very good form as well. So I think we will be trying them, or probably MI is going to try them at the probably later part of the tournament. So yeah, not at the initial first 2-3 matches, but yeah, later on we can see him.
All right. So at number three, we have Surya Kumar Yadav, perfect candidate for number three. Probably last two seasons were fantastic. Needless to talk about him being one of the major reasons why Rohit has pushed himself up. So that solidarity and that solidity is there at number three, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
who will you
yeah,
have at number
absolutely.
four?
And I think number four, without any doubt, we'll have Ishan Kishan. I think to continue the batting order. Yeah, but if needed, if we are in the 14th or 15th over, and if we are one down, then probably we'll not be surprised to see a Hardik Pandya or a Kieron Pollard because they have the big
Absolutely.
sixes which will be required in this tournament because there are very larger boundaries in Abu Dhabi. So yeah, we'll be looking at Hardik Pandya as well. But yeah, Ishan Kishan is a number four probable for sure.
Cool. And obviously, number five, six, seven, you already mentioned that. So it should be more or less Hardik, the Lord from the Caribbean, Karen Pollard, and obviously the other
Absolutely.
KP, that is Krunal Pandya at 7. Looks solid at the 7, isn't it? And Pollard has
I,
been in great form with the CPL as well, man of the tournament. He was made the captain and carried his team to a defeatless victory. So he should be really excited to see in this particular edition of the IPL, right?
no, absolutely. I think he'll just continue from where he had left from CPL. He is already in a very good form. So I think he's into that match practice mode. So I think no doubt of all the West Indies players, they are going to perform significantly well. But yeah, Karen Pollard is something that every time we love watching him and looking forward for to watch him as well. Yeah.
So Praveen, top 7 is all set. Let's move to number 8. And number 8 comes. Let's put our thinking hats on. So who do we have? We need probably a batting or a bowling all rounder, somebody who can bat, or maybe some variety in the bowling. So should we go in with Nathan Coulter-Nile? What do you think?
I think yes, we should go with Nathan Coulter-Nile instead of McLanigan, because Nathan Coulter-Nile can bat as well. As if you compare it with McLanigan, he has some good in-swinging deliveries at the start and at the death as well. So I think if you have a good all-rounding combination, then if I compare both McLanigan and Nathan Coulter-Nile is the probable option for a number 8. Yeah.
Great. And let's come to the spin department. I know Mumbai has not been at least recently doing well in the spin department, but yeah, I mean the pitches are needing to have more spinners. So
Yeah.
who do we have? What do you think?
I think we have quite a lot of spinners, which includes Jayant Yadav, Rahul Chahar. But I think Rahul Chahar is something which I
Yeah,
would personally feel that
Telegi.
he'll be part of the first match because of the legs, because of the looping deliveries that he possesses, and that will obviously the batsman will have a lot of ask in hitting the ball because again I mentioned that there are long boundaries, so
Correct.
the batsman will have to use his real strength and power to clear the boundary. So I think Rahul Chahar is probably a good contender for a spinner and a number 8.
Yeah, so Rahul Char, you rightly mentioned the wrist spinners are typically very
Yeah,
handy in a shorter format of the game. So, and he has done reasonably well last time. In fact, he picked up
yeah,
crucial wickets
absolutely.
as well, even in the finals last year. So, looking forward to seeing him as the first choice spinner alongside Krunal. Okay, so that leaves us last two players. Should we even mention them? I think Bumrah and Trent Bolt make a great pair, don't they?
Absolutely. Absolutely, I think the fiercest fast bowling option of that we have in IPL in MI. I don't think that any other team will have such a fast twin options that that MI possesses. So I think both Jasprit Bumrah and Trent Bolt are the possible contender that MI can have, and I think the best possible fast bowling option that MI can ever have.
And smart buying. I think MI have been really smart during the auctions, and this was a trade between two teams. It was like a transfer, and very smart buy, a very good pick for MI. They kind of upgraded their first team as well. So more or less, Mumbai would go in. We feel with this 11 friends. I think pretty strong team on paper, capable of beating anybody. But Mumbai have a history of being unpredictable both ways.
Great, Sujan. I think we have a strong MI team, but nevertheless, I think we should not also forget that we have a very strong CSK team as well. But I
Absolutely.
think the talk of the town has been that we are with no Raina this year.
Oh
So I
yes.
think that is something which we are going to miss this year. So how much do you think CSK is going to miss out Raina on? I think they're going to miss out very badly, or I think it's okay. We'll have their replacement.
Yeah,
What do
it's
you
the
think?
first time CSK team would be stepping onto an IPL match without Suresh Raina, the Chinna Thala, as the way they like to call him. He brings a lot to the table. I mean, just being a
Yeah.
number 3 batsman, very consistent performer in the IPL, Mr. IPL, some people call him. Overall, a wonderful fielder, but just the energy and the leadership around
Yeah.
him, it's something that is irrepressible, I feel. But in terms of the CSK lineup, I think it opens opens up a lot of equations. I'm sure somebody like Fab du Plessis would bat certainly at number three. I think
Yeah.
there would also be an option of maybe going up with Murli Vijay on the top and then bring Ambati Raido at three and Faf at four. What do you think about that?
I think having Murli Vijay at the top means Dhoni coming down at number six, which looks very less probable. So I don't think so. Dhoni is going to take any chance on that. But I think as of now, the opening pair of Shane Watson and Ambati Raidu looks very probable on cards
Yeah,
because of both of them having a combination of last year as well, and they've been doing well in the
correct.
tournament. So I think Dhoni will come back with the same combination again this year as well.
Yeah, knowing Dhoni, he doesn't like to change a lot of things, so looks more or
Yeah,
less
yeah.
Watson and Raidu at the top and Faf at three, and that means our legend MSD would bat at four. So who do we have at five, six, and seven, Praveen?
I think Kedar Jadhav, Ravindra Jadeja, and probably followed with Dwayne Bravo because if you see, they have very good all-rounders. If you have to consider, I think Ravindra Jadeja, yes, because it's going to be a turning track, so
Yes.
Jadeja is going to be really helpful. Dwayne Bravo, because of his slow off spinners that he he tends to produce. So obviously, and he does well with the bat as well. So two best all-rounders that CSK has, like we have Hardik Pandya, Krunal Pandya. So like here there is Dwayne Bravo and Ravindra Jadeja. So I think yeah, that fills up the middle order for sure.
Absolutely, and probably the only weak link in this, along with the pace bowling option, I feel is going to be Kedar Jadhav. Well, he has done well in the past for CSK, but he has not played a lot of cricket, so it will be interesting to see if he is a bit rusty. He's not known to be, into. I mean, there are not many videos coming out from CSK as well. Not many insights. They're not known to give out
Yeah,
a lot,
yeah,
but maybe they'll start with Kedar Jadhav, as you rightly said. So yes, the top seven looks maybe head to head at par with
yeah.
Mumbai, a very strong top seven. Okay, let's move to the spinning option, right? What do you think? Chennai has been known for a lot of spinners, right? Probably they play more
Yeah.
spinners in a 11 than a lot of people have in their squad. I mean, but do you think Piyush Chawla gets a go?
Absolutely, I think Piyush Chawla will get a go because of again the turning tracks that we have in Abu Dhabi. Along with him, I guess Imran Tahir is going to complement. But again, the questions might be that would you need two leg
Two leg
spinners?
spinners.
But I think both of them have their own game and they have their own style of bowling. So I think both leg spinners, from my point of view, I think they will become a probable part of playing 11 for sure.
Yes, and especially when there is no Bhaji. I think we talked about Raina being missed, but I'm sure
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
UAE
yeah.
pitches, Bhaji is also going to be missed a lot. So Piyush Chawla
Absolutely,
and Imran Tahir make the spin department along with Jadeja. Well,
absolutely.
the last two, I think 10 and 11, a bit of a worry for CSK. I know Deepak Chahar is really effective with the new ball, but dead bowling is something that is not known for. And then there is Shardul Thakur. You don't have a lot of options there, right?
I think, yeah, death bowling has been a problem with CSK. They don't have a bowler like Jasprit Bumrah or a Trent Bolt who can capitalize on those last 4 overs. So I think Shardul Thakur, yes, he's being part of the Indian team for quite some time, but not the experience that Jasprit Bumrah and Trent Bolt carries. So yeah, I think in the death over, he's very good in the first 6 overs, but I think the death over are going to be equally crucial as well. So I'm looking forward how both of them are going to fare because yeah, they're going to be a pace bowler who are going to end the last 4 overs. So looking forward how they're going to end the innings.
Yeah, and don't be surprised if Chahar bowls all four right at the top. I mean, he has done it in the past, and knowing Dhoni, he may bowl. I mean, he just bowl him out in the first 8 overs itself or first 7 overs itself. So don't be surprised with that as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. So death over looks a little issue, but I think Dhoni will manage knowing Dhoni.
All right, so looks exciting. Both the teams look really charged up, and I'm nothing better. Last year's finals, I'm sure Dhoni and team would be prepared for a bit of revenge.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think nothing fears than a MI versus CSK because that is like an India Pakistan for us. So everybody is looking forward for MI versus CSK.
Yes, you rightly said, nothing gets bigger than this. It's called the El Clasico of the IPL for a reason. Praveen, how are the pitches going to be like? You already said bigger grounds, slower ball will not come onto the bat so much. So, are we looking at a not a very high scoring match? I mean, I know the pitches would be fresh now. It will get slower as the tournament progresses, but even in the beginning, I don't think it is going to be as high scoring as Wankhede or maybe Chinnaswamy or any other stadiums in Mumbai, in India.
No, absolutely, because rightly said that the stadiums are usually very huge, So obviously, hitting those big sixes are not going to be that easy. It's going to be humid. It's going to be dry. There's not going to be any sign of rain. So obviously, the wicket is going to be flat. But I think the par score that we're looking at is going to be 150, 160. I have my doubts that we're going to see any 200 scores in this IPL tournament, because that is what the experts are saying. But yeah, I think any score above 160 or 170 is a match-winning score, is what I feel.
Yeah, and what do you think the captains would do at the toss? I mean, typically would like to put the runs on the board, but just let's not forget that people are playing cricket after a long time. Yes, we had the CPL. Yes, there has been a good amount of preparation for the IPL, but a match is a match, and there are going to be nerves. So, would you be, if you were Rohit Sharma or Dhoni, would you win the toss and put the opposition in just to check if you are ready for the test?
Absolutely. I think even if I would have been at the captain's head, I would like to chase and I would like to see how the pitch behaves, because this is the first match of the tournament. Let's not forget that. And nobody knows how the pitch is going to behave. So probably winning the toss, asking the team to bat first, and just observing for the first 20 overs how the pitch is going to behave, because it's going to be under the floodlights. So we really don't know how the ball is going to move under the lights. So I think the safer option is to win the toss and let the opponent bat first.
Yes, and that's something we are here for, and we are going to bring a lot of stuff from Edges and Sledges. Friends, keep joining us. Oh well, hold on. We have something else as well, Praveen. Right? I think I'm just jumping on the gun a bit too soon. What else we have for our fans today?
Yo, I think you forgot that we're going to have our favorite, or probably our dream 11 of the match from the both teams. So I think let's talk about that, our dream 11, so that people are more excited that what is their dream 11 going to be for sure. So let's discuss that.
Yes, I think, friends, a lot of us like to play fantasy cricket, let's be fair, and we have a new sponsor of the IPL as well, right? So, we are here to give you a little bit of tips how to pick your side. So, Praveen, our dream team for today, what does it look like?
I think the sponsors are allowing two keepers. Like we can have two keepers at a time, but definitely that doesn't call that we will have Quinton de Kock and Dhoni at the same time, because they're gonna cost us a lot more. But yeah, given the
Unless you
option,
are Mukesh Ambani.
I think even that will that's not going to help, because the format stays the same for all. So I think the probable contender, because Quinton de Kock bats at the top of the order, so I think he is my first pick for sure. And along with him, I think Rohit Sharma again. So two MI for sure. And then we will have Ambati Rayudu and Faf du Plessis, not Shane Watson, because he's just slightly costing me a little more. So I think this a pair of top three orders that we can have as a combination of MI and CSK, which exactly fits the probable 11 of the first four that we're talking about.
Yeah, pretty much. Even I think the same. Probably just to add to that, as a fifth batsman, I would like to go in maybe for Surya Kumar Yadav. I mean, it's a tough call between Surya Kumar Yadav and Ishan Kishan, but knowing that Ishan Kishan is going to play purely as a batsman and he's going to bat at four, at times he may even not bat if Mumbai does well. So I would go for Surya. He's done well to begin with, so he becomes my fifth batsman. And I think if moving to the all-rounders, do we even talk about them? I mean, we have a lot of strong all-rounders. Yes, there is Pollard. Technically, yes, he is the all-rounder. I'm not sure if he'll bowl, but who do you pick, Praveen, out of the all-rounders?
I think it's going to be very difficult, because both the team produces some really good all-rounders. So like people will think that let's just have two all-rounders and maybe four batsmen or four bowlers. But I think it's going to be very difficult. The all-rounders are going to come into use. So we will probably have three all-rounders in the form of Dwayne Bravo, Ravindra Jadeja, and Hardik Pandya. So I don't think so. These are the best all-rounders that IPL can ever produce. So I think we cannot miss out in our probable 11 that we are planning to choose from both teams.
Yeah, and one key difference this year is going to be that because the pitches are going to turn and assist the bowlers, it's going to be slow and low probably. There are going to be a lot of wickets falling. So the lower order batsmen, typically the all-rounders will get to bat. They will pick up a lot of wickets. So it's more like pretty much a value for money if you're talking about any fantasy cricket. So Hardik Pandya definitely looking in great shape, literally in great shape. Recently become a father as well. Hopefully, a lot of responsibilities on his head. So I'm really excited to see him in action. And Dwayne Bravo, I mean, he has been fantastic. Even in the CPL, we saw he and Pollard together helped the TKR team to take it up as well. And Jaddu has been fantastic. And probably, though I am a hardcore Mumbai fan, but I would love to see Jaddu with the ball, surely, and maybe with the bat, and obviously it's iconic celebrations as well. So these three become my all-rounder as well. So let's move to the bowlers, right? I mean, who do you pick, Pravin, as the bowlers? So we have got 3 slots left.
So so we've got 3 slots. So it becomes very difficult. It's going to be an even-odd combination from MI and CSK. But I will again, obviously, go to my fast win options that MI has, and we can't even think about missing them out. So obviously, Jasprit Bumrah and Trent Bolt are going to be part of my team.
Okay, both of them?
Yeah, both of them, because you never know. They both might pick up 3 or 4 wickets, and that just will add up to your total of your team. So I think we cannot miss out. You cannot take a gamble on both. Both are great bowlers for their nation, and we need to have both of them in our team. And obviously Deepak Chahar, because he has a knack of picking wickets in the first 6 overs. So yeah, he's somebody who completes my third bowling option.
Yeah, I would have actually wanted to bring in the other Chahar, Rahul Chahar, because of the turning track, but then becomes too much of Mumbai bowling, and we have to strike a balance between both the bowling attacks. So I agree. Let's go with Deepak Chahar. So friends, that is our, dream team for today's match, and hope you get some nice insights before you pick up. There is still a little bit of time left, so make sure that you punch in, and obviously, I'm sure you have already your teams created, your contest created, and all the technicalities. I need not tell you about all of them. So friends, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was good. You had fun, and we're going to be back with a quick post-match as well. Pravin is going to join me, and I'm going to have a few more of friends joining me. And what are you waiting for, friends? Pravin, should we even have them on our show?
Absolutely, Sujan, without any doubt. I'm really looking forward for the match and for the post-match session. So it's going to be really fun and exciting going forward. So yeah, really looking forward now.
Yeah, thank you so much, friends, and thank you all. Keep those likes coming in, and please share and please comment. And this is me and Pravin signing off from the first ever episode of Edges and Sledges. See you again.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.